Hi everyone. Purification. What a word has been our word for the last 2 weeks. And I came to an understanding of the personal responsibility of purifying my thoughts and my old grooves, my paradigms, my ways of dealing with the world. Because you know what? If it's not working, if it's not helping, if it's not adding value, then it's time to shift it, purify it, clean it up, change it, get a new groove, Stella. We are conditioned through life, through our culture, through our families and friends even, over the course of a lifetime to behave in certain ways that seem acceptable, except they're not productive or helpful. I came face to face with this because my mom faced a health challenge in the last couple of weeks. And of course, I'm a human being, and I felt deeply. I found myself sobbing and worrying, and a few things. Worrying about her health. 2, feeling guilty because I'm not there. She's there, I'm here. We're in 2 different states, quite a far ways away, and that my sister was bearing the burden of this whole thing in terms of being at her side and making sure she's taking notes of what the doctors are saying, that my mom's doing what the doctors say, and that the list goes on. Now, God and the universe knows that I'm here and she's there. Is feeling guilty about it going to change one thing? Is it going to make things better? Feeling guilty about it? I mean, I asked ad nauseum, do I need to get on a plane and go there? I didn't. So why feel bad about something you can do nothing about? All it does is make you sad, drain your energy. It's an energy vampire. Guilt is an unproductive emotion. Some of you out there are feeling so guilty. You're still beating yourself up for things that happened years ago, and that's old news. It's old news. It's over and done. You can't fix it. You can't change it. It is what it is. It's time to move on. Purify that old paradigm. And then the sadness part, okay? So I get that. And there is room, and I'm all about feeling my feelings, because my feelings had been locked up for far too long, for too many years. Sometimes you need a good cry, but are you drawn to the drama? I mean, I can have myself a really good cry. Ugly cry, mascara running rivers down my face, cry, red nose. You know when I'm upset because my nose immediately goes red. And yes, while there is a time and place and a need to feel your feelings, this old paradigm of milking the drama of a situation. As I was sobbing, I'm realizing this really isn't helping matters. We sometimes think that worry is a sign of love. And I want to know where in what holy book you read that. Thou love, therefore thou must worry. Really? Worry is all wrapped up in those what ifs. And if I really believe that everything's always working out, why would I paint such a dark and ugly picture in my brain of what could, might, should, possibly could happen? Oh, and does it serve the person you are worrying about? No, because they can pick up on it right away. Oh my God, they're worried about me. Maybe I should be worried too. So what do you do when you need to purify yourself, your mind, your thoughts, those old grooves in your soul? Well, there's a few options. One is meditate. Now, it takes about 15 minutes or so for my monkey brain to calm down so I can feel the nothingness and let my connection with God prevail. It's work worth doing. Sometimes it's just a simple nap. I had gotten myself so worked up crying that I just wanted to take a nap. Did I? No. But note to self for next time, a nap. just might help hit the reset button. It doesn't really help to fight the thoughts or try to talk. You can't logic with illogic. You can't meet something that makes no sense with common sense. It just doesn't. It's like oil and water. And you can waste even more energy trying to say, I shouldn't be thinking that, I shouldn't be thinking that, I shouldn't be thinking that. In fact, another way of dealing with purifying your mind and your thoughts is simply thinking about something else. Thinking about something that feels good, like maybe your upcoming vacation, even if it's 3 months away, it's coming. Or that nice compliment you got from the lady in the supermarket when you were checking out. Or the smile when you passed by the person in your apartment lobby. There is always a good feeling thought at your disposal to distract you from where your dirty mind wants to go. And so I encourage all of us to do the process of purifying. I once gave this analogy to a student of mine, and I talked about the way bitterness wants to set in and encroach on our hearts and souls. And I had a great example in front of me because I had a coffee mug on my desk, and the mug had a little bit of residual coffee in it on Friday. And I left for the weekend, and I came back on Monday, and by Monday it was all crusty and yucky. It's because I'd let it sit for 3 days. It was harder to clean out then, too, because 3 days had passed. But if you clean your cup every day, it won't get crusty. It won't get lodged. And you will create less resistance for the things you really do want to have faith for in life, like your mom's well-being and health. No, my worrying didn't help her at all. But my getting back to a place of believing and love, yeah, that helped everybody. So that's my soapbox about purification. And it's time to pick another word. Here, I'm asking the angels to guide my fingers, lead to the word we need. And the answer is openness. Be open to a new way of doing something. And this is what I thank you. I had forgotten to mention this. We get in these grooves, these negative grooves, because it's the way we've always done it. And the worst reason to do anything is because, well, that's the way I've always done it. Well, it doesn't have to be. Can you be open to a new way of responding to life, a new way of thinking about yourself, a new way of facing challenges? Be open to the new. And you'll find that the old doesn't haunt you as much, because that's not where your focus is. And by the way, don't look in your rearview mirror, because that's not where you're going. You're going forward. I'm going forward. And I want to be open to what is new and good and different. Openness is the opposite of being closed. Walls up, shields up. Don't tread on me. Not the way I do things. No. You're big-hearted, open people. And in your openness, may you embrace and welcome wonderful new things these next 2 weeks. Have a great couple of weeks.